Welcome to Wakaati ENT.GIST. On the headlines, Tiwa Savage credits ex-husband for her sultry appearance. Illbliss recounts moment Lagos OAP told him he wouldn't make it. Hot balloon catches fire mid-air, 8 feared dead. And in sport, Favour Ofili dumps Nigeria for Turkey. And now the news in detail. Nigerian music star Tiwa Savage has shared the story behind her sultry appearance. According to her, she didn't always have the appearance and sexiness she is known for today, as she was once a tomboy. Speaking on a recent episode of the Afrobeats Intelligence podcast with Joey Akan, she explained that her ex-husband Tunji Balogun, popularly known as Teebillz, influenced her transition. She mentioned that prior to meeting him, while working as a songwriter abroad, she used to dress in oversized clothing. She revealed that upon her return to Nigeria, as she started to embrace her singing career, her ex-husband and former manager Teebillz helped her transform her public image into what the public sees today. Veteran rapper known for his Igbo rapping, Illbliss has opened up about a discouraging encounter he had with a Lagos radio presenter in the early days of his music career. Illbliss shared this while appearing on a podcast. He revealed that when he was still an underground act trying to break into the Lagos music scene, a radio presenter bluntly told him he wouldn't succeed because he rapped in Igbo. According to Illbliss, the incident happened shortly after he released a track titled Igbo Boy. Then, a radio presenter called me and said, "What are you trying to do? You can't make it here. You've come here with an agenda, Omo Igbo." Then he broke off into fluid Yoruba. Illbliss stated that his statement left him speechless and hurt. The song in question, according to him, was simply appreciating Igbo people and their love for enjoyment, not a diss or political statement. For him, that moment exposed the tribal division that still exists beneath the surface in Nigeria. Just looking at that guy, it made me feel terrible, and it made me feel like we can disguise all we want about being one nation, but the tribal divisions are incredible to handle. Afrobeats singer Michael Adebayo Olayinka, popularly known as Ruga, has spoken on the level of genuine friendships that exist in the Nigerian music industry. During a recent interview, Ruga revealed that genuine friendships in the Nigerian music industry are extremely rare. According to Ruga, most relationships in the industry are strictly business, and many people only stick around for what they can gain. One thing I wish I had known earlier is that no one is your friend in the industry. The most you can have is maybe 2 genuine friends that stand by you and want to see you grow. Even when things are bad, they are with you and making sure that you are good. That's all, man, he said. According to Linda Ikeji, the artist said other artists should never get too comfortable with the hype or assume that popularity equals loyalty. Everything is business. Nobody cares. Just know that everything is business. They're moving around with you because of what you can offer at that time. The moment you might not be able to offer anything, a lot of people will switch.
Mod had told you earlier, like, if there's something that some people say, if I know what I know now, then I would have done this way or that way.
Okay. The most important thing I can say is that no one is your friend.
Yeah.
In the industry, you might have, the most you can have is maybe 2 friends, like 2 genuine friends that stand by you and want to see you grow. And even when things are bad, they're with you and making sure that you're good. You understand? Yeah. That's all, man. Everything is business. It's business.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares, man. Just know that everything is business. They're moving around with you. They're glazing you because of what you can offer at that time. The moment you might not be able to offer anything, a lot of people will switch. You understand? A lot of people will switch. Remember, the most friends you can have in the industry might be 2 or 1 or nobody or yourself.
A hot air balloon caught fire and fell from the sky in Brazil's southern state of Santa Catarina, killing 8 people while 13 jumped to safety. The crash happened on June 21 in Praia Grande region, a popular destination for hot air ballooning. Footage shared by local news outlet G1 showed smoke coming from the balloon, which was in flames as it hurled towards the ground. In a separate video circulating on social media, 2 people can be seen falling through the sky as the fire spread on board the aircraft. 13 people survived and were taken to hospitals, Santa Catarina's military fire brigade said, adding that 21 people were on board including the pilot. It is thought that a woman might have boarded the hot air balloon in the last minute, creating a possible 22 victim who authorities are searching for. We are in mourning. A tragedy has happened. We will see how it unfolds. What happened, why it happened, but the important thing now is for the state structure to do what it can, State Governor Jogi Melo said in a video on X. Melo said he has asked authorities to head to the place to do as much as possible to rescue, to help, to take to hospital and to comfort the families. The cause of the accident is still being investigated and rescue teams are on ground searching for those not accounted for. The pilot is one of the survivors according to Brazilian outlet Jornal Brasil and has since explained how he understands the fire may have started. The fire reportedly started in a backup burner stored in the basket. I don't know if it stayed lit or if it reignited on its own, but it was the torch that started it all. After noticing the flames, he immediately tried to lower the balloon, ordering passengers to jump when the craft got close to the ground. Some managed to leap to safety, surviving with injuries, but others did not make it out in time. The hot air balloon weighed much less after the people had escaped, so it rose up into the sky, carrying passengers who stayed behind in the basket with it. As the fire spread, the balloon detached from the basket, which then began to speed towards the ground. Among those who remained in the basket, no one is said to have survived. Moving on to the world of sport, following years of dissatisfaction with Nigeria's athletics authorities, Nigerian sprinter Favour Ofili has formally left Nigeria to represent Turkey. According to news circulating, Ofili made the decision when she was once again denied the opportunity to run in the 100 meters event at the Paris 2024 Olympics despite qualifying. Ofili has excellent personal beats of 10.93 seconds in 100 meters and 21.96 seconds in 200 meters. Ofili was one of the 13 Nigerian competitors who were disqualified from the 2021 Tokyo Olympics due to non-compliance with normal anti-doping regulations by the Nigerian Olympics Committee (NOC) and the Athletics Federation of Nigeria (AFN). Citing long-standing carelessness and poor management by the AFN, she allegedly started her nationality switch on May 31, 2025 and formally informed the Athletics Integrity Unit of her choice. The recruiting administrative shortcomings of the AFN, which was re-elected in June 2025 for a further 4 years despite mounting criticism, are said to have been the direct cause of Ofili's decision rather than its financial motivation. Ofili, who had finished 6th in the 200 meters final at the Olympics in Paris, stated vocally that she is just looking for a nation that will value and not waste her potential. And finally, in sport, in a move that has stunned the martial art world, legendary fighter Jon Jones has officially announced his retirement from the UFC, bringing an end to one of the most decorated careers in heavyweight MMA history. The heavyweight title has now been handed to interim champion Tom Aspinall. The announcement was made on Saturday, June 21, during a press conference in Baku, Azerbaijan, by UFC president Dana White, who confirmed that Jones contacted UFC officials late Friday night to inform them of his decision to step away from the sport after a 2-year reign as heavyweight champion. Jones, who is 37, had previously indicated a reluctance to defend his title against Aspinall, leading to growing speculations about his future. That speculation ended when Jones released a detailed statement on his official X account confirming his retirement. Today, I'm officially announcing my retirement from UFC. This decision comes after a lot of reflection, and I want to take a moment to express my deepest gratitude for the journey I have experienced over the years. I have faced incredible highs and some tough lows, but every challenge has taught me something valuable and made me stronger. MMA will always be a part of who I am. The best is yet to come. Jones ends his career with an exceptional professional record of 28 wins, 1 loss and 1 no contest. He captured the vacant UFC heavyweight title in 2023 and last defended it in November of the same year. Meanwhile, Aspinall, who has held the interim belt for 18 months, has now been declared the undisputed heavyweight champion, while fans and analysts long anticipated a unification bout between the two fighters, as ongoing delays and Jones' absence had already prompted calls for the UFC to strip him of the title. The decision marks the end of an era for the UFC and sets a new course for the heavyweight division under Aspinall's leadership. And that's it on Wakaati Entertainment Gist. See you next time.